Buongiorno everyone, 1-1 draw at home to Wolves, and that was pretty fucking shite.
Aye, not very impressive, that one. Similar to last week, like first half was alright, like can't really complain about the first half, but second, it was alright to start with. Like we got more out of the blocks than we did against Chelsea, but towards the end it was just like, especially like Joe Linton just didn't look like he gave a shit. I think he was already dreaming about his fucking trebles and top tonight.
£40 million you're having a fucking laugh, like.
It's ridiculous, that, like. When we were first linked with him, I'm sure he was valued at 52 or something now. Fucking hell.
Well, Rafa was the one who said he's never worth 40. He was offered to Rafa in January, he was like, I wouldn't pay more than 20 for him, and that would look about right, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 20 million would look about right, like.
Hoffenheim must be laughing the tits off of that, like. I think there is a player in there, you can see he's a good player. Yeah. He's always linked to the Firmino type role. He's never going to get that out of this club, the way the system where you play and the manager that's in charge. But even the day that his first touch, there's no runs. You're crying out for him to run down the lane when there's a player there, seeing crying, looking out for an option, and he's not giving him anything. His whole of play is non-existent. His touch was shite. He had one header that went flying, 50 pence head.
He's just literally like a lump up. It's like pure like Sam Allardyce tactics and just bang it up because he's tall. He'll just get his head on it, and that's a bit.
He won't. He's Brazilian. It's not happening.
That's all he really was. He was just fucking trying to get some heads on, but other than that, he's just lazy, like you say. Didn't make his runs when Saint-Maximin was like looking for an option. He's just so lazy. Never seen out like it.
First half we were relying on Saint-Maximin, like everything was going through him on it. I mean, he was making those runs. Again, he gets to the point where his brain doesn't know what his feet's doing, and he kind of pick out the right ball. But at least he's allowing like alleyways for other players to make the run. You want Almiron to pick up a bit of space. You want Joe to pick up a bit of space. None of them were doing that. We had to rely on the fucking centre back partnership to score the bastard goal. Fernandes channeling these in a David Beckham. Lovely ball in. Lascelles gets on the end of it. Teddy Sheringham, and we're 1-0. We finally get a goal that is there waiting for what to happen. We've been given the impetus by Wolves. Wolves just came and go, it's 3 points in that hand there. You can have it if you want.
You want to just take that
take that out there, have a chew on that, there's 3 points. We chewed at the first half, spat it out the second half. Didn't show a fucking ounce for the second half. Totally let them come back in the game.
Like, and our people saying like the first half wasn't that bad, but went in 1-0 up, which is all we can really expect. Like we haven't got any more than one goal in more. Like that's all we're gonna have to do. Like take a 1 goal lead and just try and defend us. Like capitalise on it if we can. But we're just not that clinical in the final 3. Like I say, it's the fucking defenders making the goals.
That's the thing that's pissed me off though. We're waiting for the full-time whistle. We'll go 1-0 up at home. We're just like, right, that'll do. let's prove we get this 1-0.
From Mourinho.
We're not. It's not like, I mean, it's Wolves at home and they're offering absolutely nout. They're there to just continue playing the way we were. Get a second, get a third. Why are we waiting for the full-time whistle in the 50th minute? You're always going to invite that pressure, and it was a matter of time. We've seen it coming.
Absolutely, yeah. But we just haven't got a second goal in. I think we're lucky to get one. It's fucking embarrassing. Like
I said, it was gonna be a draw today. Why in the back 2-2? Where are we gonna get 2 goals from?
I said 1-1.
And I said in the Strawberry 1-1. TV. I said it'd be 1-1.
I said 1-1 on 0-0. It was just written on all day because Wolves haven't been great this season. They've had a long away day just on Thursday night, 3-4 nights ago. Bratislava. But they haven't been great. Like especially in defence. Like we could have like capitalised on them if we'd just. If just people knew what they were doing, like between the front 3, just not one of them knows what to do. Like Saint-Maximin's unreal on the ball, like he's mazy runs and stuff, like he's threatening to any defender. Any fullback comes against them, he's gonna have a hard day. But like they could just let him get a cross in because it's not gonna go anywhere, and no one's gonna get a head on it. Like you can twist the inside who's then it's just like, oh, do you want to put your cross in now, do you? Alright, there you go. And because he knows it's not going to do now, so like it's going to be an awful cross, or Gillette's just going to fucking watch it going past his head. Like, pointless, man. Fucking
another thing that really wound me up was Bruce's lack of substitutions. Does anyone tell him that he's still got 3 substitutions to lose? Like, what's going on? Why is he waiting until someone gets sent off to put the 3 players on that should have been on from the 60th, 65th minute? Crying out for Atsu to replace Almiron. Or anyone. Bit more pace, fresh legs in the wing. Even Stain, because Stain dies off in games. Gale. He's banging on about Gale's one of the best finishers in the league, even though he's on about the championship. Bring Gale on, then give him a chance. Shelvey, middle of the park. Matty and Sean, you know, they're there, but they're not doing much going forward. So Shelvey's the perfect player to bring on. We've seen it. He had that one overhead pass to Gale.
Like a couple of them were good, but literally anytime he got the ball, he was just like bang. Like literally, just give me the ball and I'll just fucking whack it 70 yards.
Time bomb it.
It's like, what are you doing, man? Like 1 or 2 like done all right. You got like a good one like just over into Gale. But other than that, like literally just fucking got the ball, just fucking hoofed it. Fucking John Smith have it. Fucking shit, man. Like Gale should have came on a lot sooner. I say Joe Linton was gash. Like he should have came off after about an hour. I don't. Gale done alright, to be fair. He was chasing balls. He looked interested a lot
Making
more.
runs.
A lot more than fucking
Julian
Julian
just standing still, fucking stuck in the mud. At least Gale's pulling his defender out and on his shoulder. That's what you fucking need.
I'd like to see him get a start next week.
First off, if Gale was there when Saint's making those runs and Gale's giving him an option, either on the flank or straight down the middle, there's a through ball waiting to happen there. Julian doesn't offer that. He's just standing there like that all the time.
Because he doesn't want to be in the box because he's not a fucking striker. He wants to be like in around about the number 10 role or in like a Perez role out wide or something. Like he's not a number 9. Well, I don't know when fucking Brucey's going to get this into his head. I think he's just...
Brucey gave Julian a tom-tom for Christmas because he doesn't know where the fucking box is.
There's the 6-yard box, mate. If you just want to set your sat nav there, get yourself there. Destination arrival, 2 minutes.
St James Park, 6-yard box.
Next week I think Gale should start. Julian can be wherever he wants if he's playing a number 10 on the bench in fucking Rio de Janeiro, who cares?
Sean Longstaff, another red card for Newcastle. Just when Hayden's coming back.
Here
you go.
Fuck for that. If it was
one
like
centimetre in, 1 centimetre out. It might get overturned, to be fair, because I checked it. I had the old Now TV Sky Sports thing on my phone. I checked it and it didn't look like a send off to me. Yes, his studs are showing it's high, but it's one boot and he gets the ball first. It's Billy Haynes at Leicester, but it's not as bad. I don't think that's a red card. I really don't.
I didn't see it, to be fair, so I can't really comment on it. I think I must have just fucking lost interest and I was watching the fucking bird fly or something like that. I actually didn't even see it. I didn't see the card being brandished or the foul. I was
check out the Matchday vlog for all the interesting points.
I was just like, people were telling me the red card. I was like, someone being sent off. I was like Chris Kamara. I was like, it's been a red card, Jeff. Been a red card. I didn't get up on Sky Sports. I was like, Sean Longstaff's been sent off. I was like, the game was that boring. I just started fucking watching the birds or the fucking what shape the clouds were or something. Like, it was fucking lifting. So I can't really comment on that. So I'll have to watch it when I get in the night. But disappointing to have him out because what have been lacking. That has been a decent area if people are in. Hayden to come back next week's gonna be wicked because he has been a really good player. He's been missed out over the last few weeks. So maybe he's Hayden and Matty next week, or bring Shelby back into it. Maybe. I'd maybe start Hayden and Matty, and then bring Shelby on after like an hour or so.
A little bit earlier, please, Bruce. Not the 83rd minute.
Not when the game's already fucking dead.
Yeah. Is it a good point overall then?
Yeah. I said that before the game. I think it's a good point. I would have taken that before the game, to be honest. Wolves are a tricky team. They haven't been as good as they have been last season. They got like the Europa League syndrome. Last season, a point against them would have been class because they were taking 3 points off like the big teams.
Us and Doherty now he did it again. Doherty scored last minute winner here last year. He should have got it again there.
I could see that coming. I was counting down for them to score that second goal.
Apparently the VAR situation when it went to VAR, everyone's saying Lascelles was tugging them like mad, so it should have been a penalty.
I was at the other end, so I didn't really see that well either, but I think it's an RE point. At least it's not 0.
That's what I predicted. But when you see the forecast of the game and you won a little bit half time and Wolves are off an absolutely knout, for me it should have been 3 points.
It's just keeping the momentum into the second half.
It is. Not just sitting back.
Like I think last week against Chelsea, 0-0 would have been a decent result. I think we would have been happier with a point because first half we were good, second half didn't turn up. Same this week. We went in 1-0 up, playing decent. Second half just didn't look like they could give a fuck. If they just kept playing the same way, they could have won 1-2-0. But they just sat back, didn't look like anyone gave a shit, conceded a goal, got a point. Like, points are right, but we could have got 3, so it is
definitely
disappointing.
Could have and should have got 3, really. Right, drop your comments below. Was it a good point? Should it have been 3, or was it a defeat? Let me know the thoughts on the Sean Longstaff red card as well. Subscribe to Matchday Channel TV and enjoy yourself.